Let's now see how we will create other features. For now, we have created a map object in the app component, but we need to somehow integrate it with the other pages or functionalities, okay? I think the simplest and cleanest way to deal with this is to assume that each component is responsible for a certain part of the logic and does not interfere with the others. So the component takes a map object, performs an operation on it, and when it's no longer needed, it cleans up after itself. Okay? So with that assumption, we can create map property here. Okay, and assign it here. And we have error. Duplicate of the name, so we can change name of this reference, and we have created map property. So we can pass now this map object to any other component that needed, and we can pass it via props if possible, but if our component or page is connected to the routing, we need to pass it to the router outlet using router outlet data, okay? So we can pass it like this, and in our user position component we can get this data using inject like this, okay? We can add missing imports, it will be type of signal map, and we need router outlet data token, okay? Now let's see how we can display the user's location on a map. OpenLayers provides the Geolocation class, which is a helper class for HTML geolocation API. If you are interested in details, you can find full specification on OpenLayers page or here on official geolocation documentation. Let's create a new geolocation. Let's add new geolocation, and it is imported from geolocation ol/geolocation, okay? You can see that geolocation takes several options, and the most important one is the projection, which should be of the same type as our main map object, okay? Oh, I see I set the wrong projection here. It should be 3857, of course, and let's correct it, and we can set the same projection here, okay? We'll later change it to set projection dynamically based on the past map object, okay? And we can also set tracking to true, so tracking of user position will start as soon as this object is created. Now we'll need also ng on init, so let's add it, implements on init, and let's use it here. Now, to extract map object from the router data, we can do something like this. Router data and call it like function, okay? We can also create this map. We can also create map object like this and assign it here. We can actually improve this projection and set it dynamically using this geolocation, set projection, and extract current projection of the map using getView and getProjection method. We can listen to the position change using on method, which we can use like that, okay? As you can see, on method accepts two arguments. The first one is type, and the second one is listener, which is called when this type is when user position is changed. Okay, so we can create something like write something like this, and now as you can see, there's a lot of change options to listen to. If passed only change string, the function will be triggered on any property of location change. So you probably don't want to do this, or not always. So you can specify which which value you wanna listen to. So we're gonna need change position and change accuracy geometry, okay? Position and accuracy geometry are two different elements, and each one of them gonna need a different feature to be displayed. So we can create two new features, position features and accuracy feature, which are imported from /feature, and we'll use them to display these two elements, okay? Now, features needs layer to be connected to, so we need also something like this, position layer, which is new, and vector layer is imported from /layer/vector, and source is imported from /vector, okay? So as you can see, layer contains source, and source contains these two features. Now, if our user position change, we want to get current coordinates of the user, okay? So we can do this like this, using getPosition method, which returns coordinate object, as you can see. And with these coordinates, we can change geometry of position feature like that. Position feature set geometry, and if coordinates exist, we set new point with these coordinates. And that's it. So let's check if this works. Let's see how we can fix it. Let's see, there is map. Probably that's because hashtag map is set there. So in router outlet data is passed this div instead of this map object. So we can quickly fix it, setting the map element and saving and copying this here. And we can also initialize it with new map without any options. Actually, we can do one less thing. We can set some styles to this point. So to do this, we can use some styling. That's actually some styles taken from OpenLayers page examples. So you can also find it here. That's actually some basic styles. Let me copy missing imports like that. Okay. We have to now set the styles to position feature set style base user features. And we also need to add this layer to this map, okay? Because at this point we created our layer, but it is not connected to our map. So we can add it like that. And as you can see, it works. We have our user position displayed. In tab sensor, we can check if it works correctly. Let's change it to London. And as you can see, it is changed correctly. Now we want to hide this feature if we change our tab. And to do this, we will need on destroy, and we have to remove this layer on ng on destroy. And with that, if we change our tab, our user position is destroyed and no longer exists. Now we can add one last thing. In most applications you can find this circle around this user position point, which indicates how accurate is current user location. So we can add this using this accuracy feature set geometry, and geolocation class have get accuracy geometry, which all do the hard work for us. We can fix this TypeScript error using something like this, because set geometry accepts or geometry object or undefined. So using this construction, we'll fix also this error. And let's see if this works. As you can see, our accuracy is correctly displayed Now let's see if this works. If we come back to this user position layer, but we don't see anything, and that's because we also need to, on destroy, do something like this. We have to dispose geolocation when it is no longer needed. So if we come back, it can be initialized correctly again. Let's see. And yeah, as you can see, when you come back and exit, it works as it should. And one last thing, we can remove this projection here because we set it dynamically here. And that's it for today. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you soon.